Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good morning, Miss.
Morning. Thank you, Luis, for answering. I'm going to wait for one more minute to see how many people come. Okay, let's see. Let's get started now. Okay, how are you? How was your weekend? Hello? Salome, how was your weekend?
Exhausting.
Exhausting. Luis,
And you?
why was it exhausting? What did you do?
I have to do many things, work, study, these things.
Okay.
And you?
The same. Okay. Let's see. What about you? Do you have a job?
Oh no, but I work at home. I
Okay.
have, how do we say? A
Sorry,
little farm.
sorry, I don't understand. What do you have?
A little farm.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how to say comprar y vender in English. Sold and
to
buy.
Sell and buy, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and this is what I do.
So you have your own business.
Yeah, kinda.
And is it work? Does it work?
Yes, in my house I work and I have ducks, goose, turkeys, chickens.
Okay. You have, how many geese do you have?
22.
So it's, okay, let me, when you, I will write in the chat. When you talk about, I mean, if you have one, it's one goose. More than one, 3, 5, 6, 100 is the plural of goose is, let's see, 3 geese.
Yes, oh.
Yeah, it's an irregular plural. Okay, and where do you live, Luis?
In a little town, country town of called San Nicolás,
Okay.
in the región del Ñuble,
Okay.
close to Chillán.
Okay, right. Congratulations for your business. Good. Very good.
Thank you.
At the end of the semester, I will ask you to teach me how to make a, well, I don't want to have a farm. I want to make a small orchard. I'd love to know that. Okay, good. Any other activities during the weekend? Salome, what about you? Salome, can you hear me? No. Bautista, what about your weekend?
Hello, Miss.
Hello.
It was relaxing for me.
Okay, good. How did you relax?
I watched too many football matches yesterday,
Okay.
and on Saturday
Mhm.
No, on Saturday it wasn't relaxing because I did a test.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the morning?
Uh, at noon.
Okay.
But in the afternoon and the evening, I relaxed myself.
Okay, very good. Very
So,
good. Okay, so okay. Well, Monday morning is not the best part of the week, but it is a reality, okay? Good. Let's see now. During this week, we are going to, according to the program, we must see directions, how to ask for, and how to give directions, okay? So, well, in this technological age or era, most people have cell phones, and cell phones include, I forgot the word, Waze, another Google Maps, etc. But if you happen to be in a place, in a new place for you, and you don't have a cell phone, what do you do to get to a certain place?
Ask direction to the people.
You ask for directions to people. What do you say? For example,
For example, how can I find the street name? I don't know. Always Evergreen number 585 or something.
okay, how can I find? Okay, good. Is there any other question that you could ask? This is a question to all of you. In order to ask for directions, what other questions can you make?
I think you could say, how can I get to,
Very good.
and you
Yeah.
at the street or the
Okay,
place.
how can I, first of all, you have to say please in English all the time.
Yes.
Please. How can I get to, yeah, okay. Okay, very good. Any other question you can ask?
You have to be very careful if you say avenue or a street or another,
Why?
because avenue is the avenida and the
Mhm.
street is like calle.
So, you have to be careful when you ask for directions to give the address or the name of the place very clearly. Is that what you mean?
Yes, yes. This is what
Okay.
it means.
Okay, good. So far we have two questions. Please, how can I find this street? Or please, how can I get? Okay. Any other way of saying, of asking, or any other type of question that you can make?
I don't know. You can say, could you give me any directions, please? And then the other person will say, yes, I can, or and then just you say the street.
Okay, yeah. If imagine that you're standing in the street and you're completely lost, no cell phone, nothing, and you have to speak in English. Okay, the two questions that Luis and Bautista gave are correct. I mean, but don't forget to say please all the time. Another thing is that if somebody is walking, I mean, you are standing in the street and then somebody passes by and you need to stop the person in order to ask him the question. How do you stop him or stop her? What do you say? Do you understand me?
Can you repeat again, please?
The situation is the following. You're completely lost in a new place, a new city, okay? You're standing in the middle, in the street, and you need to stop somebody to ask him or her for directions. So what do you say first in order to stop the person that is walking by your side?
something like, excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me?
Okay, very good, Luis. Excuse me. That is a way to excuse me, okay? What else did you say, Luis? Excuse me? I'm completely lost.
Yes, can you help me?
Okay, can you help me? Okay. How can I get to, or how can I find this street? Okay. Another possibility is to say, can or could you tell me how to get to please. Please is very important. Okay. Excuse me, can you tell me, or could you tell me how to get to this place, please? Okay, good. By the way, have you ever got lost in a place? Catalina Lorca, have you ever got lost?
Yes, I got lost many times, but I don't ask to people how to get to X place.
Okay. How did you solve the problem when you were completely lost?
I start to walk in any direction that I think it's correct, but I usually don't ask to people how to get to a place.
Why not?
I don't know, I think I can, I can, how to say, cómo llegar,
How to get?
How to get to the place by my own.
Okay, yeah. Okay, what about you, Nicole? Have you ever got lost? Nicole Munoz?
Can you repeat, please?
Sorry?
Can you repeat, please?
Have you ever got lost in a new place or anywhere? Nicole? Nicole, can you hear me?
A ratos.
Are you sleeping?
Not, but my... Ay, no sé cómo explicarle, profe. Ando medio desconcentrado porque...
Sí, porque tu voz suena como si estuvieras despertando recién.
Sí, es que también tuve problemas fin de semana.
Okay. Wash your face and that would be enough. Okay. Well, let's see. I will ask you to go to your cursos, please.
Ready.
Your cursos, material docente. Please download a file called directions. It's a zip file. And then open directions number 1, please. The first file. Please go to the second part, which says listening. Okay. Okay.
Ready.
Okay. Before listening, you're going to read. Here you have 6 sentences, and in each sentence you have some options, some alternatives to complete the sentence correctly. So before listening, read them and underline or choose the word that you think is correct. Okay? Do you understand it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So now you're going to listen to the tape and correct your answers. Okay. Let's see if they are right or wrong.
Oh, Miss, stop 1 minute. 1 minute. You for. Oh no, so sorry.
Sorry, I didn't understand you.
Es que no me he fijado que estaba grabando. Quería como recordar que grabara. Solo eso. Lo siento.
Ah, it is no, it's being recorded. Okay. So, okay, here we're going to listen to the tape for the first time, okay?
Language for Directions. Copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited, 2018.
Excuse me, can you tell me the best way to get to the football stadium?
It's a bit complicated from here. I think the best way is probably to take a taxi. But taxis here are rather expensive. It'll cost you at least £15 each way.
That's a lot of money. What about public transport? Is there a bus?
You could take a bus, but I think it's easier and quicker to take a tram. The tram stop is very near. Go out of the station and cross the main road at the pedestrian crossing. The tram stop is on the other side. Take the number 17 or number 18 tram. Just make sure you're going in the right direction. You need to take a tram that is going to the airport. Get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. On your left, you'll see a cinema. Walk past the cinema and turn left into Orwell Street. Walk up Orwell Street for about half a mile until you come to a crossroads. Turn right at the crossroads, walk down the hill, and you'll see the stadium on your right.
That sounds okay. How long will it take me?
It'll take about half an hour. Oh, and you'll need the correct change for the tram. The drivers don't give change.
Oh, okay. How far is it to walk?
You could walk to the stadium from here, but it'll take about 45 minutes.
That's a long way. I think I'll take the tram. I have change. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to check this. Could you check your sentences, your answers in exercise A? No answers. Okay, let's see number 1. Bautista, can you please read the sentence with the correct answer, please?
Yes, I can. The tram stop is very near.
Very good. What is a tram?
Tranvía.
And what is that? Can you explain it?
In English?
Yes.
Like public transport.
Yeah. Is it similar to a bus?
I would say smaller than a bus.
Yeah.
And a little, and like the the speed is slower exists or not?
The tram speed is slower? I think so.
The word slower.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely.
Like
yeah.
slower
Let me say
than
the
a
trams
bus.
are slower than buses.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, good.
But they are more beautiful than buses.
Okay, why do you think they are more beautiful?
Like the architecture
Architecture, like
of
design, the design.
the design, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And in the UK, people, I think, respect their public transportation.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Let me find a picture of tram. Wait. There is another characteristic of trams that is relevant. Sometimes more than the translation, the important thing is to know and see the way it works in English. The tram, definition, tram, is a streetcar, a truck or car on rails, especially one that travels on an overhead cable as to convey skiers at ski lodge. A streetcar, that's the thing. Let's see an image of that. I think it's easier. These ones. Here we have trams. Not only in England, all over, I would say all over Europe. This is the typical one in Italy. But the important thing is that trams are connected to electricity to the electricity cables in the street. So they use some rails on the ground and they take electricity from the cables above. Yeah. Probably this is also Portugal. I'm not sure, but but all over Europe you have this type of, yeah. Here you can see the ground.
It's more like a trolley in Valparaíso.
Yes, it's similar, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, but they are not the same as far as I understand, but similar. Let's see a trolley. What is the difference with a tram? Well, could be this. No, but they are not the same. A trolley car. Let's see the images. No. This one. This one is smaller, perhaps. Perhaps they are smaller than, yeah. Here we have a trolley. Yeah, they are smaller than trams because trams are maybe like a train in a way. Not that long, but similar. And I think trolleys, I don't know if they are not connected to electricity or not.
Yes, the trolleys and trolleybuses in Valparaíso are connected to electricity in the part of,
over the trolley.
yes.
Okay, and what about the ground? Do they have rails?
What, can you repeat the answer, please?
I can't remember. In Valparaíso, do trolleys work or move along rails on the ground? Rails or no?
Rails are
they on the street? On the ground, I mean, like a train?
No, I think
no.
No.
You can see the rails.
Okay. Yes,
rails
in
on the ground.
Valparaíso, I think they don't have the rails.
Yeah, that is also what I think. I'm not sure, but I think so. I would say that they are basically the same, but they're not the same exactly because they make a difference. I think the difference perhaps could be the size and the rails, basically the rails, I think. Here you can see that. I mean, you have different lines. But trolleys, I think, don't have that. Okay, well, let's go back to, where was I? Okay. Okay, so the tram stop, anyway, is the same as bus stop, but tram stop is very near. Okay, let's see number 2. Who can read number 2? Nicole, can you?
Cross the
Read the sentence, yeah, number 2.
cross the main road at the pedestrian cross
No, crossing.
crossing.
Pedestrian crossing, yeah. Let's see number 3, Luis.
Make sure you are going to, again, make sure you are going in the right direction.
Okay, in the right direction. Yes, good. Let's see number 4, Catalina.
Get out at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. I don't do this sentence, but I think it's in this way.
And why didn't you do it, sorry?
Because I don't listen the part. And
Okay, yeah.
I was doing another answer.
Okay, well, actually the second part is correct, but not the first one. When you talk about public means of transport that are not taxis, I mean, all the others, you get off the bus, get off the train, get off, yeah? So you get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket, yes, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Let's see number 5. Bautista, please.
Walk up Orwell Street until you come to a cross.
No, crossroads. This is where two roads cross each other. That is a crossroad. Un cruce. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see the last one. Luis, please.
How long will it take me?
Okay, very good. How long will it take me? Okay. Any questions or comments about these sentences before going on with the second part?
What will be the difference between crossroads and crossing?
Because in the let me find the definition, but crossroads, when you have, let me see the same difference in Spanish. Crossroad. Let's see. This is a crossroads in all directions. Yeah. Different from crossing, that is more limited. You see, this is a pedestrian crossing. Yeah. It's more limited. In the other case, is for not only for, not usually for cars and I don't know if you can see the difference, Bautista.
Yes, I
Yes?
see the difference.
Okay.
I have one answer. Last one answer.
I'm sorry, what?
Like when there are traffic lights,
Yeah.
it's like a normal crossing.
When you have traffic lights,
Yes, and the traffic light is red for the cars, and you have to cross the street.
for pedestrians,
That is a normal crossing.
pedestrian crossing. Let me find that. Let's see. I don't understand the question very well. The question is, when is it a pedestrian crossing? Oh, come on.
Like the classical way to cross the street when there
you-
is a traffic sign or traffic
Traffic
line.
lights.
Yes, and the light is green and you have to cross, and there is no pedestrian
It's a
crossing.
pedestrian crossing. Some of the
Okay.
pedestrian crossings don't have traffic lights.
Okay. That is a pedestrian crossing too.
Yes.
Okay. That
Yes.
was my answer.
Okay. I didn't understand that. Okay, so now we're going to go to the second exercise B. Here the idea is that you listen to the recording again and complete the sentences with very specific information. Have a look at the sentences before listening to it. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Language for Directions. Copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited, 2018.
Excuse me, can you tell me the best way to get to the football stadium?
It's a bit complicated from here. I think the best way is probably to take a taxi. But taxis here are rather expensive. It'll cost you at least £15 each way.
That's a lot of money. What about public transport? Is there a bus?
You could take a bus, but I think it's easier and quicker to take a tram. The tram stop is very near. Go out of the station and cross the main road at the pedestrian crossing. The tram stop is on the other side. Take the number 17 or number 18 tram. Just make sure you're going in the right direction. You need to take a tram that is going to the airport. Get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. On your left, you'll see a cinema. Walk past the cinema and turn left into Orwell Street. Walk up Orwell Street for about half a mile until you come to a crossroads. Turn right at the crossroads, walk down the hill, and you'll see the stadium on your right.
That sounds okay. How long will it take me?
It'll take about half an hour. Oh, and you'll need the correct change for the tram. The drivers don't give change.
Oh, okay. How far is it to walk?
You could walk to the stadium from here, but it'll take about 45 minutes.
That's a long way. I think I'll take the tram. I have change. Thank you very much.
Okay. Could you complete all the sentences? Hello, could you complete all the sentences?
Not all.
Once again for the last time.
Yes, please.
Language for directions. Copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited, 2018.
Excuse me, can you tell me the best way to get to the football stadium?
It's a bit complicated from here. I think the best way is probably to take a taxi, but taxis here are rather expensive. It'll cost you at least £15 each way.
That's a lot of money. What about public transport? Is there a bus?
You could take a bus, but I think it's easier and quicker to take a tram. The tram stop is very near. Go out of the station and cross the main road at the pedestrian crossing. The tram stop is on the other side. Take the number 17 or number 18 tram. Just make sure you're going in the right direction. You need to take a tram that is going to the airport. Get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. On your left, you'll see a cinema. Walk past the cinema and turn left into Orwell Street. Walk up Orwell Street for about half a mile until you come to a crossroads. Turn right at the crossroads, walk down the hill, and you'll see the stadium on your right.
That sounds okay. How long will it take me?
It'll take about half an hour. Oh, and you'll need the correct change for the tram. The drivers don't give change.
Oh, okay. How far is it to walk?
You could walk to the stadium from here, but it'll take about 45 minutes.
That's a long way. I think I'll take the tram. I have change. Thank you very much.
Okay. Could you complete it now? Well, let's see, let's check the sentences. Let's see number 1. Nicole, please. Read on
The best way is to take a taxi, but a taxi will cost at least 50 points.
50?
See?
Not exactly. Pounds anyway. Let me see, let me write it. The symbol, I don't know what, well, anyway, it's pounds, libras, pound. It's not 50, no. Let's see, Luis, what is the correct amount of money?
15 pounds.
15 pounds, yes. Let's see number 2, Bautista, please.
She could take a bus, but it's easier and quicker to take a tram.
To take a tram, very good. Number 3, Catalina.
She will need to go to another, no. Oh, sorry. I completely wrong the answer.
I suppose, well, because you didn't read it carefully. You have to read the end of the sentence. But it's easy if you read the sentence now correctly. It's easy to guess what the word that must be added. She will need to go of the station. What is that?
Go out?
Exactly. She will need to go out of the station. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, let's see number 4, Nicole. Nicole Muñoz. Nicole, can
I
you?
don't know.
No? Let's see, Luis, number 4.
Sarah will need to take give me 1 moment. Need to take a tram that is going to the number 16 or 18.
No. I mean, you could say she will need to take a tram, the tram number 50, number 1, 2, 3. But here the sentence is different. Sarah will need to take a tram that is going to the
To the airport.
To the airport. Right, good. To the airport.
Ah, está bien.
To the airport. Okay. Let's see number 5. Who can do number 5?
I can do it.
Okay, Catalina.
She should walk up Orwell Street for about half a mile.
Very good. Half a mile. How many meters is that? First of all, how long is a mile in if you convert them to kilometers, more or less? Do you know that? More or less, how long is a mile in kilometers?
Approximately 2 kilometers.
To what, sorry?
Approximately, I don't know the correct.
It's yeah,
Approximately 2 kilometers.
Sorry, how many?
Around the 2 kilometers.
Sorry, I don't understand. Around what? Nicole, I couldn't hear you well. Around something. Nicole? Well, more or less 1 mile is equivalent to approximately 1.5 kilometers. Yeah. Okay, so half a mile would be 700 meters, more or less. Okay, let's see number 6. Luis, can you do number 6, please?
She will need the correct. Sorry, I don't understand this.
No, the correct. Who can complete that number 6, please?
She will need the correct change for the tram.
Right, the correct change. I mean, the exact amount of money that the exact value of the ticket, because the drivers don't give change, they're not vuelto. Do you understand it?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah. In Britain, they never give change on buses or trams or whatever. Okay, let's see number 7. Who can do number 7?
She could walk to the stadium, but it will take about 30 minutes.
More than that. More
45.
Than 45, right. 45 minutes, yeah. So it's rather long. Okay, let's see the last one. Who can do the last one?
She will need to walk past to the cinema.
Past the cinema, right. Past the cinema, good. Remember that the verb to walk is pronounced like, como el walk de la cocina, walk. ¿No?
Walk.
We need to walk past the cinema. Okay, good. Any questions about this?
I have one.
Tell me.
So in the UK, you don't speak about kilometers, you speak
No.
about miles.
Sometimes, but they use miles.
So you have to learn how much is a mile,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
Like,
and you get used to calculating the distances. I mean, I would say rather fast, because they say, I don't know, now I cannot do it, but when I was living there, it was very fast. I mean, when they gave the distance in miles, you had to multiply it mentally for 1.5, and it's not exact, but it's very approximate. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
use a different system to measure length. For example, if you they use yards. Yards, they use foot and feet. So for example, when you want to buy something like cloth to make, I had to go with a friend to buy some cloth to make a dress. And it was a mess because how many yards do you need? No idea. I mean, it's a completely different system. The same with when they say, how tall are you? Well, I know it in meters, but feet, no idea. Feet are and inches, 1 inch or plural inches, pulgadas. Yeah, so it's a different system. Yes, you have to learn that.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? No? Okay. We're going to go on with this. Here we are going to, no, sorry, no, say no. Clear. Okay. Let's go to the second directions, number 2. Where is it here? Directions number 2. Okay. This is what it's a bit tilted. Un poquitito chueco la, poquitito. Okay. Here you have 5 questions, 5 sentences, okay? Each sentence includes a question. But 3 of these questions are correct and 2 are incorrect. Let's see, identify the correct sentences and correct the incorrect ones. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, some minutes for you to do that. No more than 2 minutes. Ready? Are you ready?
Miss,
Yes.
but the sentences are incorrect, like grammatically?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see question number, sentence number 1. Who can do this? Hello? Let's see, Luis, can you do number 1, please? Is it right or wrong? Correct
It's
or
right.
incorrect? No,
The number 1 is right, I
no,
think.
I'm afraid not. No, it's incorrect. Does anybody know why is it? Does anybody know? Here we have 2 questions. Well, excuse me, it's not a question, but in the second part, you have 2 questions, one inside the other. The first part of the question is, can you tell me? That is perfect. And the second one is, how can I get? It's another question. So when you have one question within another one, the second question doesn't have the format of a question. Do you understand what I mean? For example,
Yes, I think.
Yeah. Can you correct the sentence then?
Sería algo como, excuse me, can you tell me one question? And the next one will be, how can I get to the railway station?
The idea is to make only one question the same. Let me give you another example with other words. Okay. Can you tell me where, I don't know, where is this street? Here now we're going to change the second part. Where is the bank? Okay. This sentence is wrong. The one I wrote is wrong. Has the same problem that the first sentence of the exercise. Okay, the first part of the question is, can you tell me? That's perfect. The second one, as it is part of the other one, you don't have to use the typical grammar. So you say, can you tell me where the bank is? You know, the sentence is the same as if it were an affirmative sentence. Do you understand it? So the previous one is wrong because the 2 questions have the same format. Do you understand it?
Yes, now I can see the difference.
Okay. So what about, can you correct the exercise on the page, please, Luis?
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Can you tell me where is the no, again. Can you tell me?
Same words. You have to use
where railway station is?
No, but
¿Cómo?
you have to use the same words you have in the sentence. You don't have to change the words. You have to change the order, the position in the sentence, but not the words. Do you understand it?
Excuse me. Yes, can you tell me how?
Yeah, go on.
How can I?
No, can I is a question. You have to make it as if it were an affirmative sentence. Change the order only. Can you tell me how I can get to the railway station? Do you understand it now?
Yes, miss. Now I can see the problem, the mistake.
Okay. Did you understand? I mean, did you all understand what I explained here? Because this is something very simple, but many people make mistakes with this. The difference between a direct question, when you say, where is the bank? That is direct, no problem. But if you use an introductory phrase like, can you tell me, could you say, could you, I don't know, could you please tell me? Okay, let's see. Second sentence, is it right or wrong? Catalina?
Is right, I think.
That's right. Here we have a direct question. So direct questions are questions only. Sorry, how do I get to the railway station? It's a direct question. Okay, good. Let's see number 3, Bautista.
The three, it
Number
is, the three is right, because the second part changes.
Exactly. Number 3 is correct. Good. Let's see number 4, Nicole.
It's right answer.
No. Same case as number 1. You have 2 questions. Do you know is 1 question. Where is the bus stop is the second question. So the second question must be changed, I mean, in terms of order of words.
Mm,
Do you understand it?
no.
Who can do
That-
number 4, please? If you look at,
It can be sorry. Do you know the stadium way?
no, we're talking about number 4.
Sorry.
Excuse me? Do you know that is perfect? The second,
The number 4 is wrong.
yes.
It will
And
be, do you know, excuse me, do you know where the bus stop is?
Exactly, that's it. Excuse me, do you know where the bus stop is? Okay, Nicole?
Okay.
Okay, let's see number 5. Is it right or wrong? Anybody? Is it right or wrong?
The number 5 is right, because we already did the 2 wrongs, the 2.
Yeah, it's a direct question. Do you know the way to the stadium? It's direct question. That's why, I mean, not a problem because it's easy, but why you must make the changes is when you have one question inside another question. Okay, do you understand that? Yes?
Yes.
Any questions about this? Okay, I will ask you to do some homework for next Wednesday, please. I will ask you to finish exercises B, where you have to match the words with their opposites. Exercise B, homework. Exercise C, where you have to complete the instructions using these prepositions. And exercise D, complete the sentences using the pictures below. This is for Wednesday, the 8th, September the 8th, okay? Is that right? Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay, guys, so hope to see you next Wednesday. Have a nice week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, me. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.